Shalom. Is my voice coming good? Because I have the microphone inside my jacket, so I want to be sure you can hear me. Is it good? How about the sound? Sound okay? Not strong? Good? Alright. I put it inside the jacket because it's windy and it might make noise, you know. It's a very cold day today. I have one gloves in the hand, which I'm using the phone with it. And the other hand is not wearing gloves because I might need it, you know. I don't, like when you wear gloves, you are not comfortable to do things. Are you in a mission? I am always on a mission. Yeah. Well, I went since the morning today, you know, and until they dropped me in the train station because they could not continue. We went to a village far away. I don't know how many of you saw the live stream. And I don't know, YouTube, I cannot find the video on YouTube. I don't know why. I look on YouTube, it doesn't appear. The live I did from that village, I'm not sure what's wrong with this. Yeah, I will help them with the heat in that little tiny church. If you notice, all are very old people, you know. This is very close to the Russian front, I think, based on what I understand. And even to go there, you have to go through checkpoints from the army. And most of the villagers they run away, you know. There's only, let us say, the ones who nobody care for them, let us say. Neither the enemy, neither the friends. Yeah, they have, I don't know if you saw it in the room, they have like a big, it looked like an engine of a car, they make it a stove. I don't know, the design looks strange. And I asked them, it looks like it's very hard to operate. Yeah. I will see what I can do. I'm not Elon Musk, you know, but I will do what I can do. Yeah, the rich ones, the rich ones are living in their palaces, villas in Hawaii, and the rich ones, everybody will come there. When you are rich, all countries are your country. When you are poor, look at this poor woman. Look at this. Let me open the camera for you. Look at this. There's no stairs here. There's no access except those stairs. You know? So this poor woman, she had to struggle to take the stairs. I feel sorry for them, actually, you know? Yeah, there's no special care here for all people. right? Life is not easy. Here when they're old, because they don't have even retirement, they give them a little tiny money. Actually, today I was speaking to the translator. He's an English teacher. Guess how much he makes money a month? Just guess. Maybe I should not say it, but maybe he's listening. He's a nice guy, very nice guy. Yeah, well, he is not here. Long day. However, I said, still I can go and talk to you guys. And my mission of Allah today is doing way better. 200 bucks exactly. 200 bucks, imagine. 200 bucks a month. I was wondering how in the world this guy can survive. You know? 200 bucks. Yeah. This is why they, for them it's very hard to do things because their income is very nothing, like. And this is a teacher. This is like someone educated, What we can do. Yeah, it's very dark actually. Here it's very dark. It's dark from a while ago. I did wear extra t-shirt. I don't get cold usually, but today the wind was like going through the bones, I'm waiting for my train. You remember Sakar Carlson? When Sakar Carlson, he went to Russia and he wanted to show you what $100 can do there. Remember? But Sakar Carlson will not tell you that an average salary in Russia is $200, $250, maybe less. Teachers, they make, I saw a video of a guy, his retirement is $120. He is a retired teacher in Russia. So Sakar Carlson, he go to the grocery store, want to show you how cheap Russia is. But he would not tell you that those people, they make, some of them, they make less than $200. Like even me, when I'm talking about cheap, like I say cheap beef, right? But I'm comparing between here and USA. Not for those people, it's expensive, very expensive, right? So he was a filthy, deceiver, making you believe that people in Russia, they have a very, there's people in Russia, and here too, there's millionaires, there's people, they have billions and billions of dollars. But those are not the people, those are the elite, those are the few, as any country in the world. But this filthy, Sakar Carlson, and people there, wow, look how Russia. And do you remember when he recorded the camera, the cart going up, in the escalator, like, whoa, look at the cart they have, it doesn't go back. It's like a miracle. All right? Yeah, this guy, it's come back. Remember, I don't hate the Russian, I'm not against the Russian. I will never be against the I'm against this filthy Putin. Like what he came with this. The minister of this church is a chaplain in the army, so every, he's volunteer. It's not like he don't get salary. So every day he have to go and, you know, make prayer to deceased soldiers, bury them, you know, deal with their families. Yeah. Actually, a lot of Russians, they are really disgusted with this war. But the one in charge is not them. They will show you in the media only the one who loved the war. Even the Patriarch of Moscow, he considered it a holy war. Imagine, holy. Yeah. Anyway, we do what we can. I will go with this church. There's other churches I need to go to, but I will see. You know, the Oshi always is a translator. You know, if you have a translator or not, because Google Translation is horrible. It's literally horrible. Yeah, I saw even Russian soldiers have no shoes. Their fingers are coming out from their shoes. They throw them in the front. They don't give them water, food. Just go die. My shin, yeah, the shin of Allah is doing good. Thanks to the prayer of the Muslims, they were bowing down to it, and now it feels better, you know, way better than yesterday. You know, the funny in the church, like outside, there's a guy, he stands next to me, and he kept talking in Ukrainian, you know, and I said to him, I speak English, you know, but he kept talking in Ukrainian, you know, and I wasn't knowing why he is talking to me in Ukrainian. I told him, and later I found that he had a hearing problem, you know, so the poor guy was explaining to me things, you know, all this time. I thought he heard me. I told him I speak English only, sorry, but he kept talking. I mean, you know, like he's excited talking to me, like I just can't. He did not see me before. Very nice people, very friendly. نقاش معدوني. What is that, نقاش معدوني? What does that mean? Is that Arabic? You know, not because of the dumb political leaders, because of Putin. Don't blame everybody. Who is forcing him to go to war? You know, Putin himself, he signed many agreements with Ukraine in the borders, which is after Soviet Union collapse. And he have an ambassador in Ukraine, and this guy, the president of Ukraine, went there. They signed agreements before. So why now? You know, because simply he noticed that Ukraine is not going to be under the control of the Russian. That's all. Otherwise, before, they never mentioned Crimea, they never mentioned Russian language. They mentioned, suddenly the Ukraine became Nazi, fascist, you know. Zelensky war criminal, while he is the one who invaded Moscow. See how the liars work? Zelensky is the war criminal. What he did? You attack his country. Actually, I respect him. Before I used to think about him as just an actor, you know, like he is nobody. But since he did not run away, I have a lot of respect for the man. Okay, let me block you, the one who keep posting those stupid things in Arabic. You're an idiot. You don't even know Arabic. But you know what? This country because of the war, become a new country. This country, the army of this country will become the number one army in Europe. They are advanced so much now in technology, missiles, drones, everything. And I will not be surprised if soon they have their own nukes as they used to be before. And then the one who want to play with Ukraine again, I mean Russia, with the massive army, they are bringing soldiers from North Korea. They could not make it. Where is my train? Where is my train? All right. I might mute you in the train in case it is so noisy. Let us see how bad it is. Doesn't sound like so much bad. There's empty chairs, but I will not sit. Come on, train, go. What he is waiting for? The train taking a break. What happened?
Обережно, двері за...
Enjoy the noise. All right, I muted the microphone because some of you complain about the noise. Very sensitive ears here, you know. We have a very sensitive audience. Well, it's an old train, you know, very old. Try not to walk fast.
Нет, ты просто вкусная.
I speak English, people look at me.
Как это было тебя игнорить на этом слайде?
No tourists in the time of war, so I'm the only one speaking English around.
Я сейчас только Короче, мы сегодня говорили по поводу Ани, ее хахали, и подходы, роли,
Check on the roof of the train, see if Zakir Naik sitting on the... No, this is not Bangladesh. Bangladesh, yeah. If you are in Bangladesh, you will be there. He will be making a speech. I'm surrounded by girls now. I have to watch. That's very dangerous. There's two things you need to fear: women and IDF.
Я так платила, тоже написала, что мне отвечать перестала. Да, тоже понимаю.
All right, finally. All of this is climbing the stairs. Today, the first time the police they asked me for my ID. Usually they don't. I think because I shaved my head, you know, I made my hair short, so look like an army guy. To see if I am like running away from the service, you know what I mean? Yeah, today it was the first day since I came here. They asked. Look how nice the guys here. Actually, they hold the door for the ladies. All right. I hear the alarm. There's an attack. Shave my head. Shave my head doesn't mean shave my head like totally no hair. But I have one style, army style. I don't go to the barber shop. We have an attack. Here's Putin. Creepy.
Цветы по 40 гривен.
Yeah, I feel sorry for this church, you know, minister, because every day, almost every day, he have to go to the hospital, you know, to take some dead bodies of soldiers, funerals, and then they have a team to speak to the families of the dead ones, you know, to ease. Not easy, not pleasant, you know. And now actually we are just coming back. This is why he dropped me earlier before I arrived. I told him actually, drop me, you know. He received a call, there is a car accident. A woman, she was in the church in the morning. You know, imagine 2 hours ago you're alive, 2 hours after you're dead. See? Learn that 2 hours can change everything in your life. Yeah, she was, I'm assuming she was in the church in the morning, this woman. Just 2 or 3 hours after car accident. Don't let them take you to war. I've been in war for many years, my friend. If I would die, I would die a long time ago. I have no idea. What 2%? Secondly, those numbers are very fraught, you know. Imagine, just use your calculator. If 2% survive, by now there's no men left. That's it. What 2%? You believe what people post and those things?
Моєму брату.
You're reading blogs, right? All those percentage you see online is a joke. And every country have its own propaganda. So that if you watch the Russian TV, they will tell you they are killing Ukraine like ants, easy. Same if you watch Ukrainian TV, it's the same. We killed last week 20,000 Russian. Come on, what 20,000? I mean, propaganda. You know, this is all. All of this is a warfare propaganda. Never believe any government news about anything, even if there's no war. And if the outlet is sponsored by somebody, whoever that body, the news present that body. There's no news in the news.
Я таки подумав.
That's why I don't take my news from any news agency. Alright? No, you can watch TV. I'm not saying I don't watch TV, but don't believe everything they say. So, especially the title. The title is the biggest deception. You can make the victim a criminal and the criminal a victim by changing the title. You know? Title. No, not only clickbait. It's just to deceive, you know. Like you know, it can be something. They make it something else. Like, you know, Trump deporting a mother of 3 kids. Okay, this is the title. And then, okay, is she really mother of 3 kids? Yeah, okay. What she have done? She is an illegal immigrant. Okay, here we go. So what if she is mother of 3 kids? So now he's a bad guy. This is the law of your country. If anyone cross the borders, break the law, should be deported. This is not right. A mother, you claim to be Christian. Okay, if a woman, she did something wrong in your country, you take her to jail with her kids. You are separating the family, right? Candace is the last one to tell you what's going on. She is a wicked woman. She is a wicked, very wicked, evil. You know, people, they love conspiracy. Just give them any lie involved with conspiracy, they will chew on it for a century. You watch cow dance? I believe her husband, he sleep too early so he don't see her face. She has the tongue of a lizard. And she is the most stupid, wicked ever. I challenge her to debate me for 5 minutes. And you will see how I will wipe the floor with her and her lies. Her and Tucker Carlson. Very wicked people. But you know, when your audience are potatoes, you are the fryer. You know what I mean? If the audience are a bunch of donkeys, then you will make them believe, even if you are telling a big fat lie. And this is the scenario. Tucker Carlson, he teach you about how nice a Sharia law, huh? So they said to me, Sharia law is bad, huh? And his wicked laugh, you know. And then he said to me, Islam means submission. I said, okay. This is the whole idea? What a wicked faith is come back. 2 years earlier, he was attacking Sharia law. Well, the one who pay for it now is different person. It's Qatar. When Fox News hire him, he attack it. The boss changed, you know. Who is the boss? And then he said, why I will care if a woman, she cannot do PhD in feminine in Afghanistan. This is the problem now. All the women in Afghanistan, they want to do PhD in feminine. What about girls who want to go to school to learn mathematics and physics and geography? You see how filthy he is? He justify forbidding girls from going to school, and he hide behind, here is a girl, she want to do PhD in feminine study. Trump is wicked. Okay. Tell me what make him wicked for you? Go ahead, I'm watching your things. Give me an example. What make him wicked? I'm not saying no yet, huh? Remember, I'm just asking you what make him wicked. Can you give me some information? Maybe we agree with you. Or you are a guy who drop poo-poo. Christ is not king. Stop insulting Jesus, followers of cow dance. It doesn't matter how many I say to them, don't say that. That's it. Nobody want to use his brain. Christ is king. Supposed like, wow, I just made Jesus high, he's king. Wow, like King Hussein. King Hussein is a king. Jesus is king. What's wrong with you people? Jesus really is king? Little brain. Nobody want to use his brain. When you say Jesus is king, you are insulting him. You are saying he is corrupt. He is false. He is nobody. What king mean? Is that a big deal? Huh? So now if I became king, I became Jesus? What's wrong with you people? Where is the guy? He said Trump is wicked. I'm waiting for you. Again, I did not say no. You know, I did not say yes. I'm just waiting for you to see your reasoning to consider somebody wicked. You know, whatever you don't like about Trump, let me tell you what I like about him. The first thing he did, he forbid all the garbage of the woke in the government. They are spending hundreds of millions of dollars to sponsor something have nothing to do with community and society and economy. Somebody want to be homosexual. What's our business? Why wouldn't, okay, if you want to spend millions of dollars, billions, for somebody like to be a homosexual, what about doing the same for somebody like to be Christian? Why only for the homosexual, you know? So this is what Trump he did. Number two, education. He is fighting all over against corrupting our children. How that make him wicked? You claim to be Christian? So let us say this guy, he walked in sin all his life. I mean, he is covered by sin. But when he became a president, he did those things, saving millions of children from the wicked Democrat. That alone for me is a big deal. We were spending hundreds of millions of dollars as a USA aid. And what is the USA aid? If you order from Egypt and you send a letter to the Egyptian embassy, American embassy, saying that you support homosexual and you're trying to promote it and you have a project for that, they will send you $1 million without asking you even who are you. USA aid. So whatever you say about him, if you claim to be Christian, I will vote for him again, because none of the previous Republican president did what he did in the last 10 months. And for sure there's many negative things too, but the positive things win. All right?
Подожди, 6-го, сейчас идет 25.
You dump CP, get a link, I wish to debate. Go ahead, what link? You need a link? So if I go live in my computer after an hour or two, you will call me? So we can laugh at you? Or you Abdul? Why you timed him out, guys? Let the potato talk. Don't smash the potato, let him talk. Don't do what the Muslims do. Only if you're using filthy language, then you block him. All right? I read that writer Ibn Ishaq wrote, died of... We don't know who's exists, who's not. You know, we know what we have. Checking about existence, this is a different story. There's no proof of all of those to be even exist. Who knows? Nobody knows. All right. We have Hindus here. I like to be a Hindu. I like beef. I will never hate cows. If you ever will have like a prime minister in India and he's a cow, I will vote for him. Even if his name is Modi, which is a weird name. What, the Hindu is upset from me now? Why?
Скорее всего, это...
Stop promoting your channel. Well, you just promoted his channel by saying his name. Is that supposed to be a smart post? Hey Zakir Naik, stop promoting your channel, Zakir Naik. With a breath. You stupid idiot. You just did my name and everybody heard of it. Okay, well, okay, I'll take it back. Okay. 9:30. All right, 9:30. All right, my friend. Be sure that your dead Krishna will be there. You know, sometimes I feel like Krishna. I have the power to have sex with 16,000 women. -1. So the only difference between me and Krishna, that he can do it to 16,000, I can do it to 15,999 women. Just one. So I need to eat more to reach and, like break the record of Krishna. So soon you can worship me. Have you ever heard of a God, he F 16,000 women and he is God? I mean, if this is the God, who is the pimp? And you want to debate me, potato? Go. Go, let your wife do yoga in the front of a Krishna. He will go for her. Oh, Krishna, what are you doing to my wife? I'm Lord Krishna. I do screw drive everything in my way. Hey, my friend from Nigeria, God bless you. I mean, your Krishna that beat the hell of Muhammad with his sexual activities and pervert. Right? And look how hypocrite those Hindus. Christian prince, we love you in India. The second you hit the butt of a Krishna, we hate you. You are a coward, you know nothing. Yesterday I was your teacher. Right, potato? Yesterday. Alright. No, actually I'm not upset from having a rat temples. I think rats deserve a lot of respect. They populate the world, and they're very useful for society. What we can do with our rats? So rats deserve to be gods by the Hindus. Very smart people. You will see somebody, he is a scientist in a nuclear or engineer in making missiles or guided missiles, and then he go to the rat temples to pray for them. Something weird. It doesn't add up. Or you see Abdul, his name is Zakir Naik. They believe that the sperm coming from the ribs of the women. Specifically their breast. That's why I'm not married. It scared the hell of me, those women. And the second I learned that those are balls, I got terrified. I thought they are breasts. It turned to be breast testicles. You get married, you go to the bedroom, your wife take off her clothing, and you look at her balls, and you look at your balls. You say, look, what the heck? Look behind them, they are so small compared to her. I mean, men, that's it, they are finished. Men, they have no future. Women balls are so big, especially after they go to Thailand or Korea. Some of them even they come with 5 balls when they come back. They can install extra nipples. By the way, Muslims, why the women, I mean, they are breast testicles, why they have nipples there? If there's an explanation, as long as they are balls, why they have nipples? If there's any connection between this nipples and Napoleon Bonaparte, you were breastfeeded when you were a child? Okay, you have no idea what you were sucking, my friend. According to Muhammad, those are balls. Sorry. And Prophet Muhammad never lie. Even the Muslim, they call him the truthful, the trustworthy. Worthy. I'm telling you. Are you suspecting Prophet Muhammad to be a liar? No way. Yeah, and what makes it more horrible that when you grow adult, Muhammad will permit Muslim women to do breastfeeding for adult. Yeah. All of this is proven in the books of the Zut. And why Prophet Muhammad he became so tired and he is in pain? Because they crowded him. They crowded him. Have you ever heard of somebody crowded around him, people he get in pain? All right, joke. Okay, we will pray for you, my friend. All right. Very good. We have 206 people only. I think YouTube is not showing my live. So, walking in this cold is fun. But now I feel better. I did wear another t-shirt. It's, this air going to the bones. And I have one glove in my hand. You notice lately, YouTube is really shadowing my channel heavily. But it's all right. You got notification? Okay, that's good. Because I think the majority, they don't. And actually what I heard they do, they drop your subscription too. If you notice, I have 2016 for more than a month, 2 months, which doesn't make sense, 200, I mean. Anyway, you can make an account in Patreon. You do not need to donate, and Patreon will give you a notification. I told this church to make Patreon, and they will make it maybe tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. And then any of you would like to donate, and if you are donating to me, you can drop your donation to me and give it to them. I will be happy if you do so. I don't mind, because I know that some of you maybe you have limited ability to donate, and you will not be able to help here and here, So I will not be in any way. Actually, how can I be upset from anybody? He was donating and he stopped donating, even if he stopped for whatever reason. But if you cannot help in the two places, I prefer if you donate for them, not to me. All right. And let us hope we will be able to help them to finish this. Actually, I made an interview with the church leaders, and there's a lady, she's in charge of the program. Obviously, she is a specialist in it. So those widows and their kids, women who their men or, killed in the war, kids who they have a trauma, suffer from bad experience, they have a problem with talking, like socially, like many issues come with this war. So this center is going to work to help them. And actually, I got surprised. They told me that this building is provided to them by the government. I said, okay, because I was asking them about, you know, I said, good, you will not pay rent. They said, no, you pay rent. I said, how it is provided by the government and you pay rent? They said, yeah, well, still you pay rent. But because we are a charity, they don't charge us the average, so we pay less. So the government, they don't do anything really. They are just giving them discount on the rent. Why does it say Hebrew 1:9 there of God, your God, so has anointed you? It does mean God above Jesus. Is that what you understand really? When you read it, does it say God with big letter or small letter? Is it God big letter or small letter? The word God in the Bible used many times. Even angels can be called God. But this is not about God. So you are God. When the Jews they spoke to Jesus, he said to them the same. You know. But this is not about being God as the Almighty. Anyway, you can ask me when I go live again, so we can show reference and connect them together in the screen. But this has nothing to do with being God. Actually, if you watch the video when we were talking to the kids, I mean, when I was recording the kids, they were talking about this topic, about the Ten Commandments, you know, idols. So the lady, she was speaking to the kids about how many gods you have around you. So we have one God, but there is many gods at the same time. You know, idols, actors, singers, people worship famous people. So there is a God. There's gods who they are Satan. Satan is God, but not a real God. He is God for those who follow him. Sex, money, power. God presents who you worship. Not necessarily God. In fact, the word in Hebrew is Rabbi or Rabbi. Rab. You call a rabbi, we call him master. It can be used as a word meaning God too. You know that? The same word used in the Quran. رب السماوات والأرض. رب ربي رباي. All right. Yeah, but Rabb can be not necessarily God too, you know. Like Rabbul Bayt. Bayt in Hebrew, house. Like Beit Lahem. And the same word used in Arabic, but this is Aramaic. So Rabb al-Bayt, the house lord. Like you say in English, landlord. But does that mean he's God? He's the one in charge of the land. You had a dream and you saw my face. I apologize, my friend, for seeing my face. That must be a horrible dream. Are you okay now? I hope nothing wrong happened to you after you saw my face in the dream. I look like Krishna. Sometime I'm blue. Yeah, obviously the one you saw in the dream, it wasn't me. It's obvious. All right. Dreams usually is you thinking about something. That thing will appear in your dreams. You know. Next time this happened to you, just wake up fast and start thinking about something nice, you know? So you can be safe. I don't think that therapy will work because that will be a very heavy duty dream and sometimes deadly. CP is a Middle Eastern Arab, but his hand is white. He didn't see the leader, the head of Hamas. He is blind. He's blonde. You didn't see the president of Syria. He's blonde. You didn't see even in Afghanistan they are blonde. Who told you that Middle Eastern they are dark? From where you got that? Since when? They have wrong information. Even Tunisia, they are blonde. Tunisia is part of Africa. People, they have a very wrong information about the Middle East. Right? Obvious. You wish you are blonde? It's very easy. Go to the grocery store, buy some onion, boil it and put your hair there. You will be blonde. I used to do that for the Easter eggs. Why you wish to be blonde? What is different if you are blonde? What will change in you? You will be smarter, powerful. Why anyone wish to be blonde? You don't like to be like purple? Right? God, your God does not mean there's two God. God, speaking, your God. Like if I say to you, and then say, your God, how many you I said? I just said to you. Does that mean I have two? Secondly, you are quoting the verse wrong. And the translation is wrong. CP is a Joe Arabic American from Australia.
Запитуйте, ну проще.
Yeah, there is some people in the Middle East, they have little darker skin, but those are not dark. Little darker skin. In Arabic we call them asmar. Asmar does not mean dark. It means you have that, let us say, tan skin. But why is so important for some people if you are white or not? Happy Sunday, Christian Prince. All of those things, all of this, like hands and all, just to say Happy Sunday, my friend. Can't you say it without those icons? I feel sorry for your fingers. Just say Happy Sunday. There's no need for those things. Will you be coming later? I don't know. We will see. I decided to go a little bit for a walk and talk to you, because I did not have the chance to walk today. No problem, my friend Grant. You can use a Clorox and then you will change your color. Alright, I walk a little bit. Let me go back. I don't want to exaggerate in my walking, especially my leg yesterday hurt. So just a little one to refresh the blood. I'll talk to you, and maybe I will go live on YouTube. Make some tea. I am inside the metro station now, that's why it's noisy. Look like I missed the train maybe. I don't know how people here they find out when the train time is. I'm sure there's an app for it. The metro is so warm actually, very warm. Yeah, like 2 hours ago when I was coming, the train is in the front of me. But the police guy, he decided to stop me and ask me for my document. If I know shaving my hair will make them stop me, I will not shave it until I go to the state. But he made him think I am a military personnel. Who can tell where CP at? I am in Ukraine. You do not need who can. I'm leaving very soon. Leaving very soon. Just I want to finish with those churches. And we will see. What is the next project to do? Can you get me something from Ukraine? Yeah, sure, I can get you something. Consider you have it already. Take it, something. I just gave it to you. Who is the one talking about Trinity is polytheist? Abdul? Am I heard, guys? Can you hear me? Is my voice coming good? Or because I closed my jacket, the sound is not good? See, the train just left. Too bad. A minute ago. Well, Abdul, he is the one who decides who is God and how God can be one. He have to design God, you know, the same as their God is designed. But when his God, he say we, they say to you, Allah, he's speaking about himself in majestic way. And that make it more stupid, because even his God himself, he don't like to be I. He believe he is majestic if he is many. Do you see how stupid this religion is? Is Allah respected if he is one? No. So what he do? He call himself we, which is fake we. Your God is Mr. Fake we. So when my God, he say we, he is not faking it. Your God is like a prostitute faking orgasm to make the customer happy. This is your God, Abdul. Fake. You ask the Muslims, is your God Allah he or she? They will say he have no gender. So why he call himself he? And why he say how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend, if he don't even have a gender? Stupid author of the Quran. Obviously it is a he. But then when you check, you find that he lost it. He took some hormone and became half she, half he, and he's confused. Right? Where I'm from? Originally I am from Japan. I'm born in China. And my parents, one from Singapore and the other one is from Amazon River. Amazon River, which is in Africa, you know. And I forgot to tell you that my uncle, he is from Bahrain, because he was the one who found the fountain of youth. Yeah. Are you Orthodox? I am Orthodox, I'm Catholic, I'm Protestant. I'm Christian, my friend. The Lord of Abraham is one. Well, as long as you mention Abraham, potato, is it true that the three came to Abraham when one of them was God, supposedly, right? Is that what Abraham said? And he called him Lord, my God? Is that true? Is that true? Just to show you how stupid you are, Muslims. You mention Abraham. When Abraham, he saw, or he spoke to God, how he saw him. He saw a man, right? And how many appeared to Abraham? 3. 2 are called angels, and 1 is called the Lord, God. Correct? So, your God, Muhammad, he mentioned clearly that your God is a man, and he run, he have a foot, he have hands, he have body parts, he is part. A Muslim saying Trinity is confusing, no logic, no words. Well, as long as you are talking about logic, is it logical that your God cannot have a son because you don't have a girlfriend? Is that your logic? Or this is the logic of the idiot who wrote the Quran? Well, the God of the Christian, he have a son without a girlfriend. How he is God and he need a girlfriend? Mr. Logic. This is something I will use as a logic for me. You say to me, do you have a son? I will say, how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? Because I cannot have a son without a woman. So don't talk about logic. You are following the God who who give you command of endless penis. Endless penis. Right? Religion of endless penis. They are talking about logic. When somebody says that Trinity is not logical, well, is it logical to have God anyway? If you go by logic, why do you want to worship God? What is logical about God? Because he said, let be light, and light was. What is the logic in this? Is it logical that somebody say, let be light, and then light will be? Mr. Logic? Or logic appear connected to God when you want only? Is it logical that God will resurrect you from dust? You are dust now. Is it logical that God, he made you from mud and he breathed into you? That is logical? Abdul, Mr. Logic, is it logical that Jesus have no father, yet he have a mother? Huh? Potato, you go mute now, silence. Shall I count for you what is logical, what's not? Everything God does and about God is above logic. But because you are a hypocrite, your logic, wake up only when you want, and your logic go to sleep when you want. Right? Because you are a hypocrite. It is logic that your God will give you women their butt in 1 mile size. What's wrong with half mile? 1 mile, Mr. Logic. Just to show you how stupid you are, when you say 5,000 years ago, can you give me the book you have for 5 years ago? Abdul, give me the name of the book you have 5,000 years ago, and where we can find it, you stupid son of Mutah. In the same time, if you read the first page of the book of Genesis, you will see it says Elohim. Elohim is a word meaning gods. Gods and his spirit. From the first page in the Bible. Which book is older, your Quran or the Torah? Potato. Musa, he got that from the Roman potato? And you Muslims are mushrikeen, kuffar. You associate the name of Muhammad with the name of Allah and even the knowledge. When you say Shahada, you take Shahada, Muhammad and Allah. And when you ask you about knowledge, you say Allah and His Messenger know best. So you associate even knowledge of your God with the knowledge of a man. Coward liars. All right. Yeah, my debate with Sheikh Al-Husseini in YouTube. I wiped the floor with him. Watch it. I made him potato. You see how stupid the logic of the Muslims, how hypocrite? It is the God of the Arab who is old, ancient God, have 3 daughters and a wife. As long as you are talking about Roman God. Where is the word Allah coming from? And why the Arab they have Allah and 3 daughters? Go check the roots of your God, potato. Alright? The God with the 3 daughters, where are they coming from? Is that from the Roman? Huh? Who is Allat al-Uzza? And the funny Muhammad, he killed al-Uzza, which means he believed that really Allah have a son. Sorry, Allah have a daughter. Al-Uzza. He sent Go and look for the expedition of Khalid ibn al-Walid. Expedition of Khalid. You will find Muhammad claiming that he was able to kill the daughter of Allah, which means he admit that Allah have a daughter, but he killed one of them. All right. All right, let us do this. What about we go live within an hour from now, and all those who they are in the chat, they can join us and see how good you are. What do you think, guys? Who of those potatoes who dare to call me? Either they are chat potatoes or they are heroes. Anyone? I will go back to my place. I will set up live stream, and I will go within an hour and a half maximum. And then the hero of you, join me. And let us see who is the one who is polytheist and who is the one is monotheist. Fair? Who there? We invite you all. But you are a text terrorist. Yeah, I will go live. I will go home, set up YouTube live, make some tea. Even though it was a long day for me, I'm up from early morning. They picked me up from the early morning to the church. We will see who is the pagan black stone kisser. Your God is in the sky, but you kiss a stone. And you are talking about paganism. All right, Abdul? Don't forget to bring the stone with you, the stone who erases his sin. Yeah? Just an hour and a half maximum, I will be live on air. I will set up the time for you. All right? And let us see who is the Abdul. He can make it. In fact, look at them, their text stopped now. Did you know this? The one is asking questions about monotheism, they are dead now. When the train comes, I'm going to finish the stream because it's going to be very noisy. But then again, guys, we will be live within an hour and a half maximum. We need to turn my computer, set up the YouTube. All right, the train is coming. See you soon, guys. Within maybe an hour and a half. All right? The train is here. See you soon. God bless you. You will see the YouTube set up as soon as I go home and I make it. All right? And Abdul, all of you are welcome. We challenge you. Let us see who can make it. See ya.